Hello. Wait. Aha, oke. Hai, halo semuanya. Hello everyone. Hello. Gila, Lunette stream siang hari. Oh my god. Bentar, ada suara. Nggak ada suara apa kan? Oke. Hello everyone. Welcome. Hello Mohan, hello Harsha, halo Harti, halo Muhammad, halo Kay. Halo Wimin, halo Muhammad. Oh ini Muhammad Taufik. Halo Gila Coklat. Halo welcome. Halo Ati, welcome everyone. Halo selamat siang semuanya. Iya, seorang Lunette stream siang-siang. Ada apa ini? Nggak ada apa-apa. Nggak ada apa-apa selain aku memang pengen, karena aku nggak tahu lagi mau streamnya kapan lagi. So yay, siang-siang. Gimana kabar kalian semua? Halo, welcome everyone. Hey, aku kayak apa hari ini pun aku aja hari ini sebenarnya. Jadi nanti malam aku kemungkinan akan ada stream lagi. Aku ada collab nanti malam. Jadi makanya aku pengen stream dulu sendiri. Bentar, ini suaranya udah nyala kan? Ini suaranya udah nyala kan? Oke, udah. Jadi kayak karena kemungkinan aku bakal ada stream lagi nanti malam, jadinya sekarang aku stream dulu sendiri. Telinga kelincinya kenapa dilepas? Sekali-sekali dilepas biar blending anjir. But yeah, anyway, kabur dari tugas atau meeting apa aja hari ini? Nggak kabur, lebih tepatnya nanti aku ada meeting jam 4. Jadi makanya ini sekarang aku stream, sekarang aku cuma sampai 2:30 mungkin. Karena nanti aku ada meeting lagi malam. Nggak, sore, jam 4. Aku ada meeting jam 4, men. Bayangkan di hari Sabtu yang indah ini aku harus meeting jam 4 sore. Halo Sin, welcome. Halo Felis, halo. Imut banget kalau dikuncir. Iyalah, gila. Lunette nggak ngapa-ngapain aja imut anjing. Anyway, hari ini 2 kali stream ceritanya. Yes, nanti malam aku akan ada collab, tapi aku belum pasang ininya. Aku belum bikin waiting room ya. Nanti aku habis ini bakal bikin waiting room sambil, dan aku nge-tweet juga nanti ya malam. Sorean. Habis aku meeting mungkin. Karena aku ada meeting dulu jam 4, men. Anjing banget gak sih meeting jam 4 tuh? Maksudnya kayak hari Sabtu meeting jam 4 tapi kayak nggak ada waktu lain gitu loh. Kesel banget aku. Gimana dong, nggak ada waktu lain, jadi kayak ya udah. Saat Seiso beliau ini saya sangat suka. Kamu tahu aja aku Seiso. Aku jadi malu guys, aku dibilang Seiso. Jadi malu. Meeting jam 4 di saat jam sore ngantuk. Iya men, bener banget, sumpah. Jam turu, bener banget, itu jam yang ngantuk. Lunette biasa kalau hari Sabtu jam segitu tuh lagi tidur gitu ya, tapi ini disuruh meeting gitu kan, anjing ya. Kayak aduh, why, aku tidak mengerti kenapa. Tapi kayak ya gimana ya, aduh, ini soalnya meetingnya penting gitu, jadi kayak kalau aku nggak meeting aku ditampol nanti. Kesel dengernya, pengen nampol tuh mulut pakai sapu. Aku tampol pakai sapu anjing. Kok Lunette nggak pengen ditampol? Jangan tampol Lunette kan gampang hurty. No. But yeah, anyway, ini game ini udah hampir sebulan aku diemin, maksudnya bukan aku diemin, udah hampir sebulan aku belum lanjut, so we going to continue the game. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Fawas, thank you Fawas. By the way, super chat itu bisa dibikin notification gitu nggak sih? Aku nggak ngerti lagi, man. Or is it just like do people have notification for like their super chat and stuff? Or they don't, or like kayak yang ada kan kalau misalkan kayak streamer gitu bukannya biasa super chatnya ada notificationnya juga gitu ya? How to do that? I need to try to do that. I don't know how to do that, but thank you Fawas for the donation. Jadi sih super chat kayaknya punya si Oli ada natap. Iya betul bisa harusnya bisa, tapi aku nggak ngerti aja. Nanti aku coba cari tahu dulu ya. Aku harus coba cari tahu dulu, aku tidak tahu soalnya. But anyway, aku nggak tahu dari berapa banyak dari kalian yang masih ngikutin cerita ini dari awal. But anyway, we're going to continue this game. Mungkin aku recap sedikit untuk beberapa kalau misalkan ada yang baru datang di sini. Jadi inti ceritanya game ini adalah bentar ini kenapa bentuknya begini? Oke. Bentar, let me open the thing and then close this one. Oke lah, oke. Oh, kaget. Oke, anyway. Udah pada lupa kali, udah 2 mingguan. Iya men, kayaknya udah pada lupa. But anyway, aku recap sedikit cerita game ini. Jadi ceritanya ini adalah main karakternya itu adalah ada anak cowok. Anak cowok ini dia punya adik cewek. Dan adik ceweknya ini tuh kayak suka, apa ya, dia bilangnya tuh kayak suka sering, apa sih, jadi kayak kan mereka tuh tinggal di sebuah rumah. Nah rumah ini tuh kayak jadi rada di tengah-tengah hutan gitu loh. Nah ceritanya si adeknya dari cowok ini namanya Olya. Adeknya itu tuh kayak suka bilang kalau misalkan tuh suka ada binatang di jendelanya dia gitu loh. Kayak anak keluarganya dia cuma nganggap oh itu mungkin nightmare doang. Tapi abis itu si main karakternya ini namanya Anton bukan sih namanya? If I'm not mistaken namanya Anton. Dia tuh juga suatu saat dia juga ngelihat apa yang dilihat oleh Olya ini. Gitu. Nah, terus suatu saat juga di sebuah ceritanya ini jadi kayak ada seorang anak cowoknya ini hilang. Anak cowoknya ini hilang dan anak cowoknya ini tuh jadi kayak rumahnya mereka ini tuh kayak ada hutan gitu loh di dekatnya. Nah, terus anaknya itu katanya hilangnya di hutan gitu. Terus lagi tuh si Antonnya ini, si main karakternya itu dia kayak coba ke hutannya dan dia menemukan sarung tangan yang aku nggak tahu ini kayaknya anaknya ada halusinasinya juga. Dia kayak mungkin berhalusinasi. Jadi dia tuh pas dia nemuin sarung tangannya itu kayak berdarah-darah gitu. Tapi pas dia nyampe dalam rumah dia dan dia lihat sarung tangannya itu tidak berdarah gitu loh. Jadi dia masih simpan sarung tangannya itu dan sarung tangannya itu adalah yang dia anggap punya si anak yang hilang itu gitu. Ceritanya terakhir baru sampai situ aja. Kemarin baru sampai episode 1 doang. And we're going to continue to the second episode right now. So load. Okay. This one. Okay. Okay. Kebanyakan makan Kinder Joy kayaknya sampai halu tuh bocah. Bener juga, kamu gak salah. Terlihat seperti game yang sangat ceria. Yes, of course. New school, new teacher, and most importantly, new classmates who I always have trouble connecting with. Okay. Like most other kids with glasses probably. Oh ya, si Anton ini juga kayak baru pindah sekolah gitu. Baru masuk ke sekolah baru. I forced myself to get out of my warm bed. That would usually drive me to my old school. But this morning, the bedroom of my parent was silent. Emang rasa Kinder Joy kayak apa? Rasa Kinder Joy itu yang penting tuh bukan rasanya tapi mainannya sih sebenarnya. Halo Robo, Lunette stream siang. Iya ya ampun, kenapa semuanya kaget? Okay. Did they sleep in? Maybe it was a good thing. I didn't want to get the daddy's boy reputation from day one. My parents were probably still tucked in, dreaming about the good old days when everything was so simple and easy. Hello Haika, welcome. Sweet dream, even if far removed from reality. I silently sneak out of the first floor so I wouldn't wake up anybody, especially the peacefully sleeping Olya. Anjir, rumahnya serem amat sih. I did my best to step on the middle of every floorboard. Hello Shenmei, hello, welcome. Rasa mahal, nggak salah sih, nggak salah. I used to play like this even in our old apartment. If my soles touched the space between the floorboard, it counted as stepping into lava. The clock was spurring me on with its hand. I need to hurry, faster, faster. Oh my god, ini apakah ini nggak jadi? Apakah ini siapa namanya, that one hero, that one legend from Apex? Octan. I was too fast, so I need to circle the hallway once again. Boiling lava was bursting out of the cracks between floorboards. I needed to watch my step to survive at any cost. Hippity hop, like a frog jumping from the molehill, like a fearful bunny in a grove full of wolves. I made a sandwich in the kitchen, shoved it down my throat, and drank it down with a cold tea. Ini anak bangun subuh-subuh, mau ke sekolah bangunnya subuh-subuh banget nih. Kayak masih gelap gitu anjir. My appetite was as good as someone being led up to the scaffold, toward a guillotine. I lowered my gaze and saw that one of my feet was standing on two floorboards at the same time. Burned to a crisp, huh? I moved my foot. Disgusting little snakes writhed up my belly, a fear of getting hit and being called nasty names. Kan jauh rumahnya di hutan, bener juga rumahnya di hutan. Dia harus melewati hutan, melewati sungai baru untuk sekolah gitu. Semangat pengen sekolah, mau rebutan kursi, bener juga kursi belakang. The clock clicked. I need to go. Anjir, pergi sekolah subuh-subuh. Buset, beneran subuh-subuh anjir. It was dark outside, feeling for an early winter morning. Oh iya, kalau winter memang mataharinya keluarnya lebih lama sih. This darkness never fully left the houses around here. I took my time trying. Am I reading too fast? Aku baca terlalu cepat gak sih? I took my time tying my shoes, buttoning up the puffy down jacket, trying to delay my unpleasant exit into the semi-dark, into the unnerving unknown. Kursi belakang menjadi cool. Ya men, gila, kursi belakang harus banget. Mendaki gunung melewati lembah, betul. I rubbed my glasses for good luck, though I couldn't remember a single time this thick piece of glass brought me any good fortune. Anjir! Bang, masih gelap bang! Anjir! The sky was akin to a giant bruise. On the east side of it, a black cloud was swelling up. It licked up stars from the sky and extinguished the rising sun. Darkness was plastered all over the treetops. The cautious cries of birds got tangled up in the thicket. Oh my god, the storytelling is really nice. I locked the front door with a long key that I wore around my neck. Tuh bulan masih di atas, bener juga, bulannya masih di atas anjir. Ini masih di atas, masih gelap begini, beneran dah ini subuh-subuh. I locked the front door. Okay. My parent made me wear this noose, afraid that I was being a total klutz that I am. I could lose the key otherwise. The wind whizzed on the other side of the gate. It invited me to my new life, toward dubious adventure, and tagged along like an old buddy pushing me in the back. White shadow that pines throughout covered a third of the clearing. Upon reaching the edge of the forest, I hit my nose in the coat collar. I was squeezing through the thin firebreak. My hair ruffled up, my back hunched over. Ini kenapa tiba-tiba begini sih? Anjing takut. Tall trees stood on both sides of the tiny trail. Anjir, ini beneran lewatin hutan. Oh my god, dia ke sekolahnya beneran lewatin hutan. Oh my god. The snowy blanket rustled under my feet, and the canopy of intertwined branches above my head cut me from the already sparse starlight. The night had no plan of moving away from the forest. In this darkness, tree reminded me of my shaggy old woman that smelled of burial earth. Off-road anjir, iya anjir, sekolah aja off-road dulu. Males sih keluar sekolah subuh-subuh banget kayak anak rajin. Iya anjir, serem banget. Their trunks turned into cracked, wrinkled face with holes in the middle of their mouth. If I lost focus even for a moment, mold-covered witches would drag me into the forest depth. Ini anak imajinasinya mantap sekali ya. Then my parent would be walking around this part, screaming my name. But the dead cannot answer the living. Kaget, babi. Anjing. Kaget. Oke. Or can they? A sense of panic was growing in my chest. I was fine with Dad carrying me into the school in his hand by now, if it saved me from watching the darkness rise up the ravines like a black doe. It felt like someone jumped into the bushes behind me, so I turned around. As soon as I started walking faster, I heard the snow squeak behind me. Suruh bawa lampu, bawa senter ya anjir. The forest took a deep breath with its giant lungs. The windfall cracked. The wind and the birds were left behind in the field. Now I could only hear the forest creak. I walked, listening closely, and the unseen presence grew stronger. As if someone was following me, trying to match the pace of my footsteps. I turned my head so fast it made my neck crunch. A tiny trail behind me disappeared into the darkness. Hey, thank you for the donation. Aku bacain di akhir stream ya. 3 branches overlap, forming a natural tunnel. Who's there? The question escaped my lips and dissolved into the unending creak sound of the wooden idols, the pines around me. Why did I think going through the forest alone was a good idea? Ya menurut Ngana aja goblok. Menurut Ngana aja lu pagi-pagi ke sekolah lewat hutan sendirian yang ini anak bocah emang minta ditampol. Halo Sacan, welcome. Anak ini memang bodoh ya, udahlah ya. I'm either going mad or something had intentionally lured me away from home. Distant lights granted me a smidgen of hope. A country road. Whoa. I ran there as far as I could, as if afraid that the trail will shrink. Clawed hand will grip me by the shoulders, turn me around, and make me look at the face of hungry forest denizens. Emaknya kemana? Emaknya belum bangun. Maksudnya kayak emaknya orang tuanya belum bangun, ya bangunin gitu loh anjir. Tinggal dibangunin gitu, ini malah berangkat sendiri lewat hutan lagi. In the end, nobody stopped me. Barusan aku komen kapan stream. Imam. In the end, nobody stopped me. I almost flew to the decrepit wooden bridge, disbelieving my luck. Lah nggak pamit dong? Iya anjir nggak pamit, bodoh ya. Pukul aja, iya ntar dipukul ya. Anak bocah ini memang belum minta digebukin, belum pernah dipukul pakai itu apa? Ikat pinggang anjir. The bridge supports bath in the spring, terry, and ice cold. I put my hands on my knees and looked up at the forest. Then snorted, trying to calm my breathing. Halo Adriansya, halo, welcome. Hai sayang, udah mam, udah dong. Tadi udah mam, tapi sekarang aku pengen nyemil lagi, tapi aku nggak tahu mau nyemil apa, jadi bingung. Iya bener ya, nggak dikasih uang jajan ya? Oh iya bener juga anjir, nggak dikasih uang jajan anjir. The ticket was pretending to be asleep. It looked peaceful, lifeless. The remaining part of my commute lied through a snow-laden road, illuminated by sparse lamplights. Nyemil aku aja, GWS. Kamu aku goreng lah, kamu aku goreng. Dia makan salju, bener juga anjir, makan salju ya. Tapi salju itu kalau misalkan baru turun dari langit tuh dia bersih tau. Jadi kayak it's fine to eat that I guess. Udah gak jajan gak bawa bekal. Iya bener gak jajan gak bawa bekal, cuma makan sarapan doang. Bodoh emang nih bocah. Lihat deh ini tuh kayak masih gelap banget anjir. I chased away bad thoughts and ran as far as I could. From one circle of light to another, seeking protection from the electric lamps. Just like in that game, where you need to be the first proclaimed and protected. It's just in this case that protection was flimsy at best, with darkness riding around its bounds. Hey! Then I noticed something remarkably eerie. Aku ngeliat ini sih, aku kabur ya. Mohon maaf nih, lagi jalan gitu ya sendirian, gelap-gelap gitu, terus ngeliat beginian gitu. Aku sih nggak takutnya aku sama hal-hal aneh, tapi aku ngeliat beginian kabur sih. Mohon maaf nih. In a place where the light from an inclined lamp couldn't reach, A hairy, crooked shadow came alive with a guttural roar. Hey! Kaget. It almost felt like its feature deterred light. Its natural pose instilled fear. Salju pakai marjan, belum pernah sayang ya, mohon maaf nih. Preman sekolah duit tinggal minta, enggak gitu konsepnya anjir. My eyes almost popped out of their socket as I just stood there blinking, trying to chase away that illusion. Yeah. But the shadow didn't disappear and even got closer. My insides were gripped by horror. I stepped back and almost fell into a snow pile. The black silhouette on the other hand straightened up and addressed me in a sweet voice. Sneaking around, huh? Trying to steal my soul? Words got stuck in my throat. Who could be talking in such a silky voice here? Between the forest and the Dorman village. Will you say something, dummy? A cat got your tongue? Alright, I'll bite off your nose then. That will teach you not to poke in the places it doesn't belong. A girl stood before me, judging from the voice and the silhouette. But I couldn't even reprimand myself from getting scared by a girl before noticing a gaping mouth under her hood with something dangerously shining inside. I was stunned. Yay! Okay. Okay. Manusia serigala. Hey, gak gitu. Okay. From her cavity of her hood, a frightening real fox face was staring at me. It's just her jaws weren't moving and her eyes weren't blinking. A mask! Oh, okay. It's just a girl with a fox mask on. At least I wanted to think that. After a surprise like that, a nervous smile involuntarily crept into my face. I was just going to school, and then you... What about me? Never seen a fox feed a dog? Hey! And indeed, there was a small dog circling the girl's leg. One of the stray that were chasing me yesterday, probably. Sorry, I didn't mean to. After hearing my voice, the dog whimpered, lowered its ear, sniffed me out, and then started wagging its tail. I guess I still smell of bologna that I ate for breakfast. Furi, nggak gitu anjir. GG syuting di mana? Nggak gitu anjir. I was shifting my gaze back and forth from the dog and to the girl. She didn't seem scary anymore, just weird. So, you didn't mean to, huh? What's your name? I'm Anton. Hello Zaichi, welcome. Hello. Hello. And I'm not. Hey. She's weird. Definitely has a couple of loose screws. But she has a nice voice. Oh, I don't have a nice voice to voice this girl. My astonishment was turned into a mix of happiness and relief. This girl I didn't know was definitely human, if a bit eccentric. Halo Rizky, welcome. GGS pas pemain luar negeri, benar juga anjir. Ini GGS remake kayaknya ya, versi luar negeri. I was also a bit angry at myself. This foxy girl was walking through the darkness without a problem, and I shuddered from every little sound. I could just walk away, but this girl had piqued my interest. The next time a police officer asked me about my friends at the new place, I'll tell him that I befriend a talking fox. Do you live around here? In the village? The fox giggled and purred. She spun around so hard, the hem of her coat lifted up. No, dummy. Foxes don't live in a village. So, you live in a forest then? Have you been living under a rock? It's obvious that It's obvious that foxes cannot survive anywhere near humans. As long as they're foxes. Her jokes were also weird. Just like her carnivore mask, papier-mâché with fur glued onto it. Guguk. I'm not used to, aku kayak gak biasa nonton, aku kayak gak biasa main, visual novel tiap kali ganti scene, aku kayak kaget gitu anjir. A dog reminded us of its existence with a loud bark. I unfastened my backpack. Dad would sometimes throw food in there without my knowledge. Cookies, apple, or even my favorite crab stick. He called it a gift from the bunny. Oh, a gift from the bunny. A gift from the bunny. Me, I'm the bunny. Hello, yes, I'm the bunny. Hello, my name is Lunette. What that dog doing? I have no idea what that dog is doing, but the fox was feeding the dog. That's what happened. The stray strolled toward me with a mincing footstep, with a pleading look in its eyes. The fox did definitely treat it to something, but it was probably still hungry. Why are you dressed like this so early in the morning? Halo, coba-coba, halo. Telat sekolah, iya anjir. Enggak, masih subuh, sekolahnya belum mulai anjir. Going to a costume party? The girl shrugged, throwing a silvery snowflakes off her nose. And the human form along with them, turning into a genuine beast. A real fox. Agile, cunning, dangerous. Boo! Ini suaranya pas nggak sih by the way? Semoga suaranya pas. Let me. Okay, suara pas. A moment of hesitation and you'll be ripped to shreds. She will cheer you up and gulp you down without breaking a sweat. I couldn't help but just to stand there as a stump. Until I heard her calm, melodic laughter, hidden underneath the beastly mask. I wish you could have seen your own mask, sweetie. Did she say sweetie? I got embarrassed, went right up my roots. We'd seen a fox in a zoo once, where we went there with Dad, but it had patchy fur, was gray and skinny. Suruh jaga jarak, iya anjir, jangan deket-deket, PPKM. Social distancing, nggak boleh. But this girl was of fiery color and furry, just like in fairy tales. I was still rummaging through my backpacks. My fingers that were searching for the dog treats stumbled upon some soft, crumpled object. You'll see. The real beasts will wake up soon. You should ask them where they got their human faces. Wait, what? The girl's shadow was dancing in the lamplight. The dog yapped in agreement. I freaked out and dropped my findings in the snow without getting a proper chance to examine it. A cold wind instantly covered the hole it created with snow. The dog rushed to dig it out, wanting to get its treat. And the fox just snorted. Now I was so embarrassed I wanted to sing through the snow. It was still dark outside of the electric circle. On the contrary, the darkness seemed even more thick. All neighboring houses were sleeping deeply in its inkiness. I did my best to continue the conversation with the weird girl I didn't know. So, are you going to school? Oh my, you are a real dummy. Don't you get it? Well, I was trying to be friendly, but she cannot stop mocking me. Calling me dummy and all. Malak duit ke serigala, enggak gitu, anjir. Bener juga dipalakin ya anak-anak ceweknya dipalakin. I should have just moved along without paying any attention to this weirdo and her stupid dog. Why are you so mean? Don't answer if you don't want to. It's not like I care. Hello, Wildan, welcome. Still, something froze me in place, tugged me toward the dark figure. A mysterious appearance, her voice that was velvety and just languid enough. I was intrigued and excited. I watched her as people watch fires burn. Oh, stop pouting. Look, here. Zulka took a liking to you. The dog was digging through the snow with a sharp movement, snoring loudly. The fox turned around and looked at the windows of a nearby house, at its timbered front through the white mist. The tip of her fake nose was shining under the lamplight. And maybe someone else too. I went red again, like a boiled crayfish this time. Is she talking about herself or someone else? I hoped that the semi-dark would be able to hide my embarrassment from the girl. Lu jangan so malu-malu lu. I cleared my throat before asking. And who is that person? I waited, counting my heartbeat. The fox didn't reply. Her sly stare was scanning the frosty patterns of someone's window. She was reading them like a glass book. I wonder what she can see in those winter paintings. The stray stopped rummaging through the snow. It ran to me, holding my object in her jaw. A mitten. Could it be the one that I found in the forest? What is it doing here? When I looked closer, I realized that it was just my mitten. Maybe Mom stuffed it in there when I was asleep. A certain missing boy immediately came to mind. Hey, do you know anything about Fofa? Ini nih nama anak cowok yang hilang tadi yang aku bilang anak cowoknya hilang belum ketemu di hutan hilangnya. I imagine her scene, silhouette dancing in the clearing. Hello, welcome, Jusrin. Jusrin, hello, welcome. The dance on the night when Fofa had disappeared. A boy who when found can provide a big reward or maybe save my family. Bentar. I remember my birthday when our parent promised to take me and Olya to Disneyland in Paris. Hello Sultan, welcome. Keburu telat, iya anjir. Lama banget ya. Udah bunyi, belnya udah bunyi nih bentar lagi. But instead of a long anticipated gift, they gave me a simple brick game console, visibly embarrassed. I was crying my eyes back then, demanding to take me to the promised amusement park. That was the first time when Mom and Dad had a big fight. My greediness shattered their relationship. If only I could fix everything, gather everybody I love and take them to Disneyland. On the night Fofa had disappeared, I think I saw someone looking like you dancing under my window. It couldn't be true, but I felt like her mask became even more sly. The fog was sniffing me out. Oh, that got you worried? For yourself or for someone else? Oh yeah. As soon as I thought about my sister, my chest tightened and a cold sweat streamed down my spine. Well then, listen closely, a boy named Anton. This is a big and scary forest. The fox girl stepped forward menacingly. And I'm not its only tenant. The other bees already know about you. Beware, we'll come again tonight. Oh! I shouldn't have talked to this evil in the child form, I thought, panicking. When you and your parent will be fast asleep, we'll sneak really close and dance. Halo Kak Dwi, halo, welcome. Malam minggu ya? Belum malam, sabar. Macarena? Huh? Hey, Macarena! Oh my god, ini kenapa sih? Look at you, your mouth is agape, Antosha. He saw me near his window at night. Yeah, right. Are you by any chance a dimwit? Nobody would let me go outside that late. Children go missing here, you know. I touched the plastic frame of my glasses, puzzled by her silly jokes. She got me scared to death. Hey, why don't you stop fondling your glasses? I was also nearsighted once. Listen to me and maybe you'll become smarter. Remember what do they call foxes? Cunning? My words seemed to hurt her. Hey, what did you... sorry. Her laughter was akin to the jingle of a pair of silver bells. Just pulling your legs. Of course, we're cunning. If you're agile and brave enough to befriend a cunning fox, I'll help look for your vulva. There's a reason why you're doing it, right? I shrugged in reply. Her insight was alarming. I know why children have been swarming our forest recently. Sometimes you can find a lot of interesting stuff there. One day, I saw a huge pile of candy once, and I swam in it until my jaws cramped. A pile of candy? I couldn't deduce whether she believed me in what she was saying from the tone of her voice. Halo, Kui. Halo. Welcome, Kui. Halo, sayang. I showed her another smile. A fake one this time. Mamit mau bobo malam. Ini baru jam 3, but okay, good night. Boo, so wary. Well, what would you say to this then? Oh. She held out her hands with a furry mitten. There was an assortment of sweets in her palms. In the city where I used to live, sweets like this were sold in the markets or kiosks. I saw my favorite bubblegum in a vivid wrappers along with the tasty treasures. Banyak banget permennya, iya. A familiar name was on it. Turbo. Thank you. Thank you, Kui. A triangular fox face poked her nose towards me. Take some. My pockets are full of these. Do you take a candy from a stranger? Kalau kalian ketemu orang asing gitu, terus kayak dikasih permen gitu. Kayak, are you gonna take it or are you not gonna take it? I mean, it's candy. Should I take it or should I not take it? Karena aku bandel, karena Lune bandel. Mau permen culik aku, nggak gitu, nggak boleh ya. Kalau kalian ketemu orang, jangan dikasih permen, diambil aja, jangan dimakan, bener tuh kata Shin. Ambil terus palakin duit, nggak begitu. I accepted the treat and catching a whiff of the girl's mouth, fur, firework, and citrus, the smell of holiday. My fingers tingled where I was carefully unwrapping the gum. Dimakan lagi, bodoh. Peachy aroma entered my nostril and something else, something unfamiliar but pleasant. Ini red flag ini ya, Dia dikasih permen sama orang yang tidak dia kenal. Udah gitu baunya ada yang berbeda, something unfamiliar with the smell of the candy. Red flag, guys, red flag. The fruity cube ended in my mouth. I started moving my molars, chewing the gum. It tastes like your usual Turkish gum. Only my tongue went a bit numb. Coy, ini red flag. Ini kenapa kocak sih? Only my tongue went a bit numb. Pertama, there was an unfamiliar scent. Ada baunya yang aneh. Kedua, lidahnya mati rasa. Okay. I couldn't believe my luck after opening the insert. I look at the Mercedes-Benz, extremely rare and has desirable collector items from any boy from my previous neighborhood. What? Dia dapat mobil. Dia makan permen karet terus dapat mobil. Atau ini cuman kayak kartu collectibles card doang gitu, kayak anjing, bayangin makan permen karet terus dapat mobil. Yosan lewat, men. My heart skipped a beat. I was barely able to tear my eyes off the insert. Still stunned. This is... Now, do you see what can be found at the forest? Still, I wouldn't go there alone if I were you. You get so flustered over simple bubblegum after all. Imagine what would happen if you find a travel case worth of these. It will surely blow your mind. Usual treats. Just like everything else about her. Hoki banget ya yang dapat tato ya men. Yosan dapat kaos aja udah syukur. Emang Yosan bisa dapat kaos? Bukannya yang dapat N aja nggak nemu-nemu. N-nya ya nggak pernah ketemu men. Now this is not how things are supposed to go on a Monday morning. Who are you? I refrain from asking that question. She wouldn't answer me anyway. She'll just lie. I really wanted to see what's behind her mask. I was becoming more and more sure that underneath it wasn't just a simple young girl. What if Fofa also found a snow pile with sweets and is now rolling in it? Actually, what if he decided to stay in the forest? He must be cold without his second mitten then. The wind caught her words like smoke from a fire and carried into deep darkness into the creepy thicket. Loh, kok dia tahu sih tentang mittensnya? Kok dia tahu tentang... Kan dari tadi si Anton belum ngomongin tentang sarung tangannya si Fofa. Kok dia tahu tentang sarung tangannya Fofa? The trees behind me cracked with her bony branches. Or what if something happened to him along the way? Something terrible. The forest reacted to her words, become alive. It sniffed me out, perking up its ears just like curious bees. The fox girl pierced me with her eyes again. Wild bees? You find that scary? Well, I don't know. He doesn't know. Oh my, have I befriended a dunce? I didn't like being called a dunce. Yet, being friends with her sounded nice. My grades are good. Really now? Will you come with me? Good grades, Anton? We'll find your Fofa and you'll be able to ask him what he found deep in the forest. As long as you're with me, nothing can hurt you in the forest. You'll see. Ya men, ini jangan-jangan akhirnya jadinya bolos terus dia jalan-jalan di hutan. Worms of worry writhed in my belly. Better run, whispered my mind. I don't believe you. Did you take me for a liar? Whatever, you're just like everybody else. Halo Oman, welcome. Halo, Fast, welcome Fast, hello. The girl sounded hurt, although I didn't know if she was genuine about it. She turned around as if she had immediately lost all interest in me. The gum felt bitter now. I remember my dad's favorite saying, "Where are your manners, son?" Indeed, this fox was kind to me. Please don't get mad. Foxes can also be nice. Like in fairy tales. I just need to know what kind of fox you are. Oh my god, sumpah ketawanya serem banget anjir. The girl giggled behind her nose of her mask in her hand. Then follow me into the forest and you'll get to know me. But not right now, when it's get bright. I mean, your whole body is shaking, you poor thing. I don't want you to get a stroke. Hey, let me accompany you to school. After hearing this, the dog barked in agreement and stopped messing with the mitten. Refleks liat jendela. Masih siang. Tenang, masih siang. I leaned in, trying to grab the piece of handwear that almost ran away from me. Well, if we're going to the same direction. We went toward the school and the lost dawn. Here and there, the lights came in on the window of houses we passed, as if their inhabitants were sending us warning signs. Halo Arka, coba ulang Nete ketawanya. Nggak bisa. Lunette ketawanya terlalu lucu soalnya, jadi nggak bisa ketawa kayak gitu. Silhouettes lurked behind curtains. Dogs let out occasional barks. Thank you for the donation. Aku bacain di akhir stream ya. Piles of grey roses from chimneys. TV bustled and dishes clanged in kitchens. Nyesel datang anjing. We watched the village slowly rise from its slumber, while carefully treading the snowy wheel trails. Halo, Sasori, halo. I walked in the left one and she took the right one. The dog was following right behind us. I expected the fox to bring up something weird again, but she stayed silent all the way to the school, as if playing with me some game only she was private to. Halo, Harukami, welcome, hello. She would only giggle from time to time when the dog sneezed from the snowflakes that fell on its own nose. Oh my god, lucu banget anjingnya. I was the first to break the silence. So, what's your name? Here it comes. Names, names, names. You people always need to put labels on everything. What name would you give to a fox like me? I don't know. But I've read about Alisa the fox. You know what? I don't mind. I'll be Alisa. I couldn't understand what if she was joking or not. Ini foxnya manusia atau bukan sih? Kenapa dia aneh? But okay. I turned around as if looking for an answer from the dark sky devoid of dawn. My silenced question were left unanswered. Sekolah tuh nggak bolos tuh, nggak bolos. Kurang pagi streamnya anjir. Gitu like, okay, thank you, salam kenal. Dia nggak open message juga aneh sih. Yes, the school's outline was already in our sight. A giant brick box stuck in the endless night. Lights in his window didn't bode well with me. The warden trees were guarding the schoolyard. Screams, childish laughter, and someone's whistling tore up the silence. Si Fox ngikut ke sekolah, Foxnya kayak nganterin ke sekolah gitu. Baik banget ya. I left there with Mom when we were just moved and place looked cozy at the time. Empty corridors that smell of polished, puffy snow outside. The second time I came alone to the school, I had to get the books and just kept imagining my peers rolling down the railing, grade schoolers running through the libraries, and teachers marching down the corridors of air and self-importance around them. High schoolers were smoking at the entrance in the track pants and wool caps, perched on their foreheads. Their appearance destroyed the last hopes of a cozy school. Their stingy eyes and teeth yellow from nicotine, their smirks, all of it had the same gloomy effects, as if the cloudy winter's morning. Absorbed by my thought, I completely forgot about my companions. I'll wait for you at the back of the yard after school. Oh my god, man, what the fuck? Why you waiting at the backyard after school? The fuck? Man, ini kayak mau digebukin gitu, kayak gue tunggu lo di perosotan. Isn't that the same kind of thing? Near the hangman. Near the what? Near what? Near what? She just ignored my question. Don't be late. I hesitate, blowing hot and cold again. Mom always said that when I would have trouble choosing between the two options. Inti cerita gamenya apa? Nanti aku akan jelasin setelah di akhir stream ya. Karena kalau di tengah-tengah sini nanti jadinya panjang. Near the what? I know right? Near the what the fuck, man? Thinking about Mom helped me reply. I'm going straight home after school. Good choice. This boy finally says something right this time. Well, Antosha, I'm going to let you off the hook. But the others will creep up to you with their smiles and sink their teeth into you. Won't be able to shake them off as easily. Remember my words. Hey, wait. The fox opened her mouth in a wide yawn. What kind of trick is this? Antosha! Someone's running into the distance called out my name. I instinctively turned around. A huge snowball whizzed past my shoulder and hit the dog. Ih! Anak dajjal ngelemparin ke anjing. It whimpered and ran toward the spring. The darkness devoured it. The fox girl was also nowhere to be seen. She dissolved into the frosty air. Or was he hiding in my shadow? I gulped and swallowed the gum. Pemain karate ditelan. Unlucky. After taking a deep breath, I went toward the school, toward the cutlets in dough, toward the light raining down onto the snow. Oh, I got no choice. I mean, is there anything? Oh, okay. A thieving magpie? Okay. Okay. Hey! Kaget. Volga parked nearby with okay. In the attic during the thunderstorm, I remember Mom always wearing a sad smile. Okay. It looks like a funeral car on the inside, a white curtain and all. And in SDSC is license plate. Do you know what that means? That to Soviet children. What the fuck? Funny, I was born in the USSR too. I have no idea what this is, but cool. Oh, wait. Malah mainan anjing. A tall man was standing near the gate, puffing out clouds of smoke into the wind. He didn't look like a teacher. Was he a PE guy maybe? Carefully I studied his face that looked like it was a cut from a piece of granite and his hair lip that was holding down a cigarette. He was playing around with car keys and staring back at us. The light from the cigarette was reflected on his eyes that were sitting deep in his eye socket. I froze in place. The hulking man was lazily tore off his eyes from us and walked toward the road. Okay. Masuk bang. I could hear muffled voice behind the doors, saw blinking lamps. Darkness crept through the windows and it felt like the school was drifting in open space like a lonely lost spaceship. Oh. After going up to the second floor, I noticed a crowd around the notice board. Oh, ini anaknya hilang. Si Fova. Everyone was taking part in the lively discussion. I moved closer and took a look at something everyone was interested in through all the backpacks. Hello, Louis Vuitton. Hello, welcome. There was a piece of paper with something printed on it, glued to the left of the notice board. Fova. 10 years old, grade 4, he left his home on January the 5th, around 4 and never returned. Was last seen at the bridge over the Smorodina River. He was wearing a black, orange coat with hood, black wool cap and a scarf and a mittens with gray stripes. Might have had a plastic toy gun on him. Okay. Child missing. Okay. On a grainy print, Fova looked dead, with a black mouth and a dark, empty eye socket. Could it be that the darkness dwelling deep in the forest invades his pores and mutilated his face? What the fuck, man? Ini main karakternya anak bocah. What the fuck? A plastic toy gun couldn't protect him from the whispering branches and the howling wind. Empty eyes of the lost boys pierced through my soul, as if pleading. Unable to meet his stare, I turned around and rushed to the window. Took a seat in the windowsill. The corridor was slowly filling up with children in a group of few. Ini tadi kisah nyata kak? Enggak. It's just purely fiction. Nobody paid me any mind. In the darkness of school, child's voices were hammering nursery rhymes. For the fox, and for the bear, bunny tasting meals prepare. I turned my head toward them, trying to get a better look at their features, but then my attention was stolen by a loud clicking sound. A female teacher marched down the corridor with her chin raised up high. Her heels were hitting the floor like miniature hoofs. A girl was trailing her every step. She was also looking pompous, stopping along the way and whispering something in her friend's ear. She was probably a class rep since she was carrying an attendance register book. Ekaterina, take these please. The teacher opened the classroom and a crowd of children swarmed in, screaming and pushing. Out of all of them, a tall red-haired fat boy caught my attention. His face was full of blister. He looked like the inside of a pomegranate. A bad feeling. A bad feeling risen up the hair of the back on the back of my hair. I've seen boys like him before. Unsettled eyes, cackling laughter. The girl who was smaller copied the teacher, warned the boy with a wave of her hand, and entered the room through clearing in the crowd. Some other guy stood in the way of the crowd, and Redhead immediately shoved him. Move your legs, moron! The boy flew headfirst, flailing his hand, trying to keep his balance. The fatso burst out laughing, and a couple of kids joined his nasty crackling. Jelek lo anjing, emosi gue ngeliat mukanya. The laughter sounded like someone was snipping with a huge garden scissors. The classroom sucked all of the kids in. The corridor stood empty. I wanted to grow roots and stay on the windowsill. Whoa. What? Oh. Just a handful of lampposts outside were battling the darkness, reading like a fluorescent fish in the black ocean. Maybe I can still run away. Jerawatnya dipencetin. Oh my god, satisfying tuh kayaknya. Mirip isi pomegranate nice insult, I know, right? Go outside, dissolve in the dark. I imagine myself running through the snow, how it squeaked under my boots, and how I become lighter and lighter with every steps. Oh my god, aku stres denger suara kayak gitu. Suara bel sekolah tuh aku kayak stres gitu denger. The ringer's trill blew that illusion away. I tore myself from the window with a great effort, then took a couple of deep breaths, trying to at least calm down my mad pulse, and entered the classroom. Oh. The prim teacher looked at me over the frame of her glasses, clearly annoyed. I'm the transfer student. I was told to come here. The snowy forest trail was winding in front of my eyes. The pine rustled, but it didn't sound predatory anymore. She buried herself in the register and flicked through the pages. Your last name? Petrov. Huh? What are you mumbling there? Say it clearly. Petrov. You're not on the list. She measured me with a long, heavy stare as if trying to see if I was lying. I wanted to sink through the floor. Hazy faces observed all of that from the left. The classroom breathed and snorted in unison, like a living organism. Oh my god, I almost read that wrong. I almost read that wrong! Oh my god, that was dangerous! Oh my god, that was really close. Okay. Like a living organism. Like a dangerous beast. Are you sure? I don't have you in my register. My knee chose the worst time to start shaking, and I felt dizzy. I clutched my fist so hard my knuckles went white. They told me to come to classroom 204. As for Lilia Pavlovna, class 6C, apparently everyone in the classroom took my words for some sort of a joke, because they were all laughing. What's wrong with this school? The classroom felt silent. The kids hid their smirks for a better occasion. Why do we hire so many interns? They all know how to put their lipstick all over their bulging lips, but when it comes to real problem, I have to solve everything. How did they send you here without any proper paperwork? We've had the same thing happen so many times already. Hello Jeffrey, welcome. Wait here, I'll be back. After I have a little chat with them, the teacher flew past me, mumbling something to herself in its righteous anger, and I was left standing at the center of the classroom. Like a convict in front of a firing squad, I lowered my gaze, feeling the mocking stares from all around the classroom directed at me. They prickled my skin, danced on it like a laser sight. Oke. Maaf ya tiap ganti scene aku kaget anjing. Once again, I imagine running far away from this place, fighting the clawing wind, soaring the high above and the pines in a one long jump. Hello boy, welcome! With the wind in my back and my only companion, the eyes of my future classmates were asking, this new boy, is he one of us or an outsider? Somebody whispered something and stifled laughter rolled through the classroom. Wipe the board! It was easy to guess who was the main prankster here. Hey, Four Eyes! Are you not only blind, but also deaf? I said, wipe the board! My knees weren't only shaking part of my body anymore. I was trembling from head to toe, and prayed for the teacher to come back sooner. My prayers were answered by the powers that be. Thank you for the donation. I will read at the end of the stream. Hello, Rudolph. Welcome. Thank you. And what should I do with you now? Where will you sit? Oh well, you can sit with the same Yon, I guess. He's alone anyway. No way! The fatso put his backpack on the seat beside him in defiance, scratched his belly and smirked. Are you back to your old tricks? Should I call your grandma here again? The classroom went silent. And what's she gonna do? I'll be the one to do something if she doesn't. Put away your backpack now. Semyon didn't move a muscle. Bentar, mau bersin. Oh my god, I'm sorry. He started studying the portraits of Ryder on the wall, looking bored. I need to do something to resolve this somehow, to save myself. I clear my throat and continue a stifled voice that sounded nothing like me. You can sit in the last row. Thank you for the donation. I think there's a free seat. The teacher snorted loudly. She looked at me, then Semyon, then back at me. Fine, go there for now. Berkah anjing. Thank you. Come to me after classes. You'll be on the cleaning duty. Got it? Semyon forced out a twisted smile. Juicy pimples were growing on the tip of his nose, ripe for the taking. Oh my god, juicy pimples, damn! Pimples so juicy, it dripping with juice. Okay. I walked carefully, afraid to stumble and fall, causing another outburst of laughter from everyone. I took my seat at the back, at the last table, where I was met with a pile of old posters. The outcasts took their seat and the class was ready to start. Now, this is settled. Let's start the class. Today's theme is edition of Russian and international literature of Zozenko's Don't Lie. The fatso turned back to me. He stared in front of me of the coming days, weeks and months of bullying. I've got my eyes on you, said his watery look. Okay, galak but anjing. After just a couple of periods, had already noticed a huge yellow spit stain in my notebook. Yellow spit stain. Ew. Oh my god. Oh, ew. Then at the cafeteria, this Semyon accidentally spilled a glass of compote at me. And then he flayed his arm around after exiting the toilet so some of the liquid from its hand would get onto me. Just before the final period for today, Semyon pushed me into a buzzing crowd of girls from our class. Ih gila, oh my, what the fuck? Oh my god, nih anak SD mainannya kayak begini. Nih anak SD mainannya kayak begini nih. They made way, cursing, but I couldn't hold my balance and end up ramming my face into the girl I took for this class rep before, right in her chest. Oh my god, the fuck? Ow! I immediately stepped back, dying from embarrassment. I'm sorry, are you alright?
Yeah,
Then she suddenly put her hands on her hips. Will you look at him? Groping me in front of everyone. I'll tell my mom. They will expel you, pervert. Berani sekali, I know right? Udah grepe-grepe, baru hari pertama sekolah anjing. There was some sort of sadistic pleasure in her eyes, as if she was a child who was about to put a lit up match to the chamfer beetle. I didn't mean to. He pushed me. We all saw that, you know. No blind among us. She stared at my glasses while showing me a creepy smile. I started to fume on the inside, but Semyon's laughter cooled my head. I push you? You sure? He swaggered up to me, enveloping me in the smell of sunflower seeds and rotting teeth, and then pushed me to the ground. Like this, huh? What you gonna do now? Oh my god, jelek batu anjing. The bully towered over me, as if saying, come on, hit me. Let me see you try. Well, I mean, there's no way I'm gonna endure this shit, so I'm gonna fight back, man. Pukul, yes, gue pukul lu anjing. Listen, you. Injek batang leher, injek batang yang lainnya aja. Enggak, jadi bercanda, mohon maaf. My throat went dry, my lips were moving on their own, and my voice was akin to a stifled squeal. Semyon wore a mocking smile. Go on, Four Eyes. Why did you stop? We're all waiting. If you ever touch me again... Semyon slowly stuck out a finger and poked my forehead. I did. So what? If you ever do it again? Oh my god, damn, this boy, man. Oh my god. Gigi lo pernah sikat gigi gak sih anjing? Giginya kayak begitu, tai. Batang apa? Jangan ditanya dong. Jangan ditanya. Batang hidung. Batang hidung maksudnya, guys. Here. Once more. And again. And again. And again. He was poking me with his finger so hard that my head tilted back. I must not cry, or I'll be done for. Why will a whim like you do to me? My vision went blurry. My soul tore off the floor. I rushed forward and threw a random punch without looking. Oh, mampus! Mati kau bangsat. What I saw then opened my eyes was so beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Semyon was holding back his ear and blinking in amazement. Was I the first person to rebel against this absolute rule?
Stop it!
I needed to run, but I was already... Oh my god, wait. Bentar, panik. Aku lupa kunci pintu, abis itu tiba-tiba dia masuk kamar, tapi cuma ngeliat doang terus keluar. Bentar, panik. Oke, malu. Malu, but anyway, okay, anyway. I needed to run, but I was already surrounded by his cronies. Lilia Pavlovna? Huh? What? Am I back now? Am I back? I'm back. Tadi nge-lag dikit ya? Oke. You back? Okay, good. I'm back now. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me got back here. Okay. Tadi buffering bentar. Okay. Samuel's cheeks grew even redder and his pimples even wider, like the head of a larva. But a smile flashed on his face. That was only noticed among his comrades. Halo, selamat pagi. Pagi aja jam segini, buset. He got really close to me. The smell of rotten teeth was over me. Nggak pernah gosok gigi, pasti anjing bau. You are fucking done. His voice was evil and dangerous, like someone tore off the lid from a kettle with a boiling fat. I was waiting to get hit, counting the thumbs of my heart and guessing where his feet will go. The solar plexus? The jaw? The nose? But he just turned around and walked off. And a thought, cold and sober, and extremely rational, popped up in my head. I'm going to get killed today. Oh my god, what a nice day. First day of school and he's already gonna get killed. Nice. I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Semyon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful. What if he decided to dodge the cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me? I heave a sigh of relief, like someone on death row whose execution was delayed by a day. Halo Putu, welcome. Teman-teman gue udah berbangun jam segini. Oh. But I didn't let myself forget his tone, his vengeful gaze, and his scary, electrified smirk. While the other students were leaving the school, laughing loudly, I was pretending to skim through my books near a window. I was staring outside, nervous. Semyon was nowhere to be found in the front yard or near the school gate. I didn't really believe I was this lucky, so I decided to be extra cautious and stayed for some more time in the corridor that was gradually getting less crowded. All of the bustle moved to the first floor. There was a skeleton peeking out of the biology class. Some jokester put a cap with the American condor on its head. The sound of running water coming from the bathroom. I was the only person left in the whole school. I'm not alone. A sudden thought came to mind. I remember the missing boy. His portrait was on a notice board near the schedule. I remember his smile, him looking at me, and the fact that he's mostly likely already dead. Hello? I shuddered and turned around. Oi, hey! Oh my god, ini kayak di anime. Kalau di anime ini kayak lagunya lagi kayak yang lagunya kayak yang lagi apa slow motion gitu. Apa gerak kameranya slow motion gitu, dan itu kayak belakangnya nanti tiba-tiba ada kayak bunga berterbangan gitu kayak kaori anjir. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Kok bentar, how do I hide notification? How do I hide a Steam notification? Damn. Anyway, at first my eyes stumbled upon the black filing case. Then I noticed a girl from my class was holding it. Oh, cantik! Cantik! Hihi! She sat in the first row on the second column. I could swear I caught her looking at me a couple of times. I was sneaking a glance at her myself. Sometimes it just feels nice to look at something pretty. The spring, the skies, or a girl that is not in the crowd that laughed at Semyon's joke. Calon-calon mokat gak begitu dong, buset. Halo, hanya manusia. Halo, welcome. And she wasn't whispering the dirty laundry of the other people to Katya. She spent all the breaks, just like me, staying in the classroom or looking in the window or drawing something in her green notebook. Hello. I turned red and pretended I was studying the pattern of the wooden floor. It was cool, the way you hit him. It was just an accident. Almost. I start shoving books in my backpacks to the to at least put something in my hand. Semyon wasn't like that before. He also transferred here just recently. His grandma told me that it's almost felt like he went mad. Even the upperclassmen fear Semyon. Did you know? But you're different. Oh my god, girl. Oh my god, girl. I see you, girl. Okay. You're brave. I mumbled in reply. Yeah, right? Me. Brave? A hero that had been standing around in the hallway to avoid beating. The girl looked at me with her clear, attentive eyes. Do you live over the river? In that wooden house? Yeah. Must be scary living there. And you also have to cross the road. I wouldn't be able to do that. I shivered at the mention of the forest. I thought of the twining branches of a snake-like trail of endless darkness that spread like mold. Among the crooked trees. Bukan si Wolfie, beda, bukan si Wolfie. So I straight up lied. It's not that scary. Oh my god, bacot nih anak bocah anjing. Lu tadi ketakutan bangsat. Tapi di depan cewek langsung kayak enggak kok enggak serem gitu, kayak najis. What's so scary about it for you? She smiled after a brief pause, as if brushing off a daydream. Well, actually, never mind. My name is Paulina, by the way. And I'm Anton. I already know that. Hey, Anton. She stumbled, as if trying to decide whether she should continue. What are you doing after school? My chest felt prickly after her innocent question. Yet somehow it felt pleasant. Oh my god, guys, udah jam 3:30 by the way. I might need to end the stream soon karena aku ada meeting jam 4, but I'm still gonna play till like 3:50. Okay, 3:50 is nice. I stumbled and I didn't finish my sentence. Oh, wait. Man, kok jadi serem? Okay. What? Oh, is it really the Wolfie? Alicia's predatory smile flashed from... Not Wolfie, it's a Foxy. Alicia's predatory smile flashed in front of my eyes. Her playful eyes in silt of the mask were probably just a product of my imagination though. What if that fox girl is waiting for me after school? Oh bukan, ini cuman ngebayangin doang, Oke, tanda-tanda sih, ini kayak pertanda gitu, tapi tiba-tiba dia muncul soalnya. Halo Surya, welcome. Or was it another of her weird jokes? I wonder if she's hiding big red tail under her coat. Suddenly I got covered with beads of sweat, like after PE class. I wanted to take a shower, as if just thinking of the foxy girl made me dirty, soiled my clothes, lured me into the forest embrace. Bukan. I have a violin lesson and then I'll be free. My grandpa hired me a private tutor. Our music teacher is a violinist and he doesn't have anyone to teach her except for me. She waved her free hands in the air, imitating the movement of a bow on violin string. I could almost hear the music. Ini jatuh cinta begini nih. Ngapain aja halu. Ini memang benar-benar jatuh cinta tuh begini nih. It chased Elisa out of my head. I looked at Paulina's lip, catching her every word, and was frozen from her unusual sensations. They were warm, soothing, and tingly. Oh my god, najis banget bangsat. Kenapa jatuh cintanya begini banget sih, anak bocah? It felt like I was very small, and the feeling were immense, and they couldn't fit inside me. They said there's a serial killer on the loose in the village. Normally, Grandpa would escort me home from school, but he's been sick lately. I snuck a glance at Fofa's photo. His eye wells were studying me, His lips were wearing black lipsticks, just like the portrait of a gravestones. I mean, I'm not a coward. It's just, I think I'll be safer together with you. Will you go home with me, Anton? There it was. Finally, everything that I read about in adventure books, everything that I dream about was seeping into my life. A mysterious crime, a beautiful stranger, and a heroic duel. A duel. Thinking of Simon instantly sobered me up, returned me back to earth, and it started shaking under my feet like a deck of sheep. Only if I could rise to the occasion in front of Paulina. Because no matter how brave I was trying to act, it was obvious for both of us that I wouldn't be able to stand a chance against a big guy like that. And him knocking me out won't even be able. The worst of it. Oh my god, the translation is kind of wacky sometimes. The worst part is that Paulina will see all of that. And she will laugh at me like everybody else. No, I don't need anybody to see me in such a shameful state. I doubt I'll be able to today. You know, Simeon is waiting for me outside. I need to deal with him one-on-one. Like a man. Like a man! Lucky! Nonsense. Paulina brushed off some of her hair from her forehead, and I sensed a weak aroma of blackberry. Paulina was like a water when you're thirsty. You gulp it down and you still wanted more. Anjing banget dah nih, ngadi-ngadi aja dah elah. Bacot banget dah bocah depan cewek. Iya anjing, bener banget. Depan cewek bisa aja anjir. I remember the summer evening at the country house. The fire pungent smoke and the berries hanging. Wait guys, aku harus kunci pintu dulu. Wait a minute, bentar. Oke, aku udah kunci pintu kamar aku. Kayak tadi tuh waktu aku mulai stream kayak rumahnya lagi kosong gitu, jadinya kayak aku nggak kunci pintu. Terus ternyata sekarang udah rame gitu rumahnya, jadi tadi kayak ada lagi yang masuk kamar aku. So I just lock the door. Oke. Jam 4 ada apa nih tadi? Aku ada meeting jam 4. Okay. I remembered the summer evening at the country house. The fire sponges smoke, the berries hanging over our fences from the neighbors, and a soft cover of pine needles under my shoes. Those few peaceful days when I felt completely safe. My mom resting in the hammock and my dad putting meat on the skewer. Could have I foreseen the upcoming catastrophe on the crackle of the coals in our parents' laugh, in the smell of the fleeting July? Could I have seen how fragile that world was? Do you really think that Savage will give you a fair fight? He'll just swarm you with his friend, without giving you a chance to catch a breath. Paulina suddenly flashed a devious smile. But if we go together, they will be put off. I'm not only the first felon in this village, I'm also a girl. I've heard from a delinquent that he'll never attack someone when there's a girls around. Can you imagine? Wait. Can you imagine? They'll have this weird code of honor. A delinquent, you know? I thought, worried. Is he better than me? Taller? More handsome? Babi, kaget. Oh, I have to go to music class. She made a couple of steps and stopped. Amazing. Paulina didn't look like those beauties from the magazine poster of the actresses from the movies. But in the flickering light of the ceiling lamp, she looks much more alluring. Udah mau jam 4 net. Iya, aduh, ntar dulu, nggak mau, tanggung. Aku masih mau ini. Aku sampai mepet-mepet karena aku udah nggak perlu siapin apa-apa, cuma dengerin doang meetingnya. So, mepet-mepet. Can you play anything? My parents bought me a guitar a couple of years ago. I immediately remember my meager attempts at making music. Change, we're all waiting for change. Sigh, a song echoed through my thoughts and desire to change something. That guitar got lost somewhere, as if refusing to move at the old house near the forest. I think my parents gave it away to someone that needed it more. I don't, sadly. A pity. Oh well, I'll get going. Bye. Aww, lucu banget sih Paulina. Her shout was captured by the loud echo. Her shoes also echoed through the school hallways. Bye. I wasn't sure if Paulina heard me. I looked out the window again. The schoolyard was empty. Just a couple of grade schoolers throwing snowballs at each other. Nobody who looked like a hulking Semyon with his cronies. This was giving me hope. What should I do? Paulina could become my friend, the first one in this new place. And besides, she might be in real danger of meeting a killer, and I'll be here defender, her knight. Paulina lucu ya Net, jadi mau ya aku mau Paulina aja, Paulina lucu gemes. Dedek gemes. And even though my inner voice was hesitant and whispered about running away from the killers lurking in the woods at night, Paulina was worth the risk. And the red cunning fox was also intriguing. She promised me to help look for Fova, and this will bring me a reward. More money will almost guarantee a peace in my family. Gifts for Olya. I imagine my sister, happy like those girls who get prizes from Supernov in the finest hour. She'll be dancing with the famous singer, maybe a new popular boys band like Ivanushki International. Mom and Dad hugging on the Ostankino Pavilion, and then all of us going to Disneyland. Aww. Paulina or Elisa? Which one should I choose? Paulina or Elisa? Oh, wait a minute. Let me think. Do I want Paulina or do I want Elisa? Tapi aku penasaran sama Elisa. But also, I want things to continue with Paulina. Oh, wait. Aku gak bisa milih. No. Okay, wait. Aku penasaran sama Elisa, tapi aku juga penasaran. Aku juga mau sama. Okay. Okay. Elisa it is. Elisa it is. Aku penasaran sama Elisa soalnya. After closing my backpack, I ran down the stairs. Penasaran kan sama Elisa? Aku juga, man. I scanned my surroundings through the window in the main hall. Nobody suspicious inside. The school doors creaked. The sound was similar to the music from a thriller, the high notes that comes before an intense scene. I ran around the school corner, trying not to catch anyone's attention. A smell of pastry and a burnt sugar wafted from the school cafeteria. I froze when I saw a silhouette in the second floor window. It must be Paulina, gliding a bow on a violin string, with her head slightly tilted to the side. I wish I could hear the melody she played out, but Paulina was only a dark outline in a window yellow sheet. I dragged my feet forward. Where's the hangman? Oh, this is the hangman. Okay. The net on the football goal in the yard fluttered in the wind. The same wind that hurled small white whirlwinds through the field. Somewhere nearby, an invisible tractor was humming, scaring away the crowds of cawing birds. The hum of its engine sounded like the howl of hungry bees that chased me through the snowy desert. Mengingat, ya men, terima kasih ingatannya. Aku ntar jam 5 menit lagi. Elisa and her scary mask also came to mind. Right now, in the light of day, it was really hard to believe she was real. What did she say back then? At the backyard near the hangman. What did she mean by that? Ba. Oh, aku kira ini kelinci. Okay. A look at the wall. There's a hangman draw under the thick back of the... Okay. Someone played the hangman here. Oh, something was scribbled on the both sides of the man. Escape, fear, truth. Come closer, sweetheart. It took me a while to realize there was a sound, where the sound was coming from. Enggak, harusnya save-nya bisa ini sih. Bisa langsung save gitu seharusnya ya. Enggak harus nunggu satu episode selesai gitu sih seharusnya. Gitu. My eyes strolled through the cul-de-sac at the school backyard, through the windows and snow. Oh. Is this the only thing I can do? Okay. One of the snow piles started trembling like a volcano before it erupts. Babi, anjing. Oh my god. Okay. Give me your heart. In the blink of an eye, the white crust crumbled and a fox jumped at me. Asu anjing, emang babi ini babi. She made a gracious bow, enjoying the effect her appearance had on me. The silver of snow shined on her coat. I couldn't even imagine that thinking about the girls with a tails can be this. I don't know what to compare to. Something infectious? Toxically sweet? Fight back or your heart is in my back. She giggled so enthusiastically and it forced me to smile. Oh, come on. I quickly rolled a ball of snow and threw it at Elisa. She tried to dodge, but it was too late. A hit to her shoulder. Ah, you insolent boy. Yeah, that's me. The fox slowly backed down, trying to arm herself. You are sly, but I'm a fox. I think out of the box. Her retribution was swift. A snowball arced its way above the snowy yard and the ravens flying in the air. I wanted to duck, but it slipped and fell on my knees. And while I was getting up, I caught a huge chunk of snow on my face and it burned up from the cold. Babi kaget. Okay. I swore loudly from the immense disappointment. Using the words I heard in Sector Gaza songs on the cassette I hid from my parent. Nggak mau. Ntar lu tanggung. If that hurt this, he would have definitely gave me a good whipping. He had a very low tolerance toward obscene words and always communicate in a clean Russian. Oh, come on. It cannot hurt that much. She brushed off my hood as if to show compassion, took me by the elbow and helped me get out. With care uncharacteristic for a child, she took off my glasses, blew away the snowflakes that were stuck to them, and handed them back. Now we're even, Tosha. Only people who were close to me called me that. I haven't even seen her face. I didn't know her name, and what class she was from, and if she had a real tail under the coat. Want to get a hat? We were going to look for Fofa, remember? Hi there, hello Izumi, welcome. We better hurry before my parents start looking for me. The fox let out a lazy yawn. Parents! Don't be so boring. Let's play for a bit. You're always bored at home anyway. And how do you know that? It's not even a secret. It's always way too boring being locked up in a house full of adults. Iya nih, oke, fine, bentar, aduh, oke, wait, tanggung, dikit lagi. I get all jittery from the houses and parents. See? Her furry fox brows start twitching. I fake a laugh in reply, unsure whether being able to move parts of her mask like that was genuinely funny or not. Come on, Tosha, don't be scared. I can see you want to play. And if you win, the fox girl got dangerously close to me and stood on her tiptoes, almost touching my face with her rough little nose. Playful fires danced deep in her eyes. She smelled nice, like berries in saccharine. Is this smell of independence and true freedoms? I mean, the kind where you all have to do in your life is run wild and eat sweets. Her whispered poured in my ears like a scalding hot water. If you win, I'll be your guide. Believe me, I have a lot of things to show you. Hehehe, let's surely find you full for one. Okay. Sip, I need to go now. Okay, anyway. Wait, bisa nggak sih di save? I can save. Yeah, I can save. Don't worry. I can save this. Yeah, I can save this. See, I can save it. Okay. Anyway, yes. I do really need to go. So I need to go now. Yes, I save it. Oh wait, let me try. Load. Okay, we back here. Okay, anyway. Oh, yes, aku ada meeting. I have a meeting in like 7 minutes. I'm very sad right now. I have a meeting in like 7 minutes. Lagi seru padahal anjing. But anyway, I need to go now. Aku akan bacain donation dulu. Wait, kok tadi super chatnya nggak muncul sih di sini? Nanti super chat supposed to come up here. Wait. Aku buka traktir loh. Wait a minute. Aku bacain donation dulu. Oh, donation hari ini ada dari kadal bulan. Dor kaget nggak anjir? Iya kaget tadi yang pertama. Thank you for the donations. F Chan. If with 3 people called threesome and with 4 people is foursome. And why is that they call you a wholesome? Oh my god, man. Oh my god, thank you. I guess that sounds like a compliment. Thank you. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you for the donation. Semangat streamnya kakak. Maaf cuma segini. It's totally fine. Do not ever feel pressure to like donate to me. It's totally fine. And dari Rudolph. Thank you, Rudolph. Semangat stream Lunette. Thank you for the donation, everyone. Thank you. Oh my god, kaget. Okay, anyway, thank you everyone for the stream. I'm going to end the stream now. Nanti malam aku kemungkinan akan ada stream lagi. Nanti aku akan nge-tweet seperti biasa. But for now, I need to go because I have a meeting in like 6 minutes. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you. I'll see you guys later tonight. Bye-bye everyone. Bye-bye.